The Taliban sent their foreign minister, Watakil, to Pakistan to the UN mission to warn the United States that an attack was coming. And they didn't find out from bin Laden. They found out from an informant they had among the Uzbek Mujahideen who, hey, you guys know bin Laden is about to hit the United States, right? And they went, what? Oh, no. And they sent their foreign minister to warn us. And the Bush government turned them away, wouldn't even meet with them. They even sent him to Washington, D.C., and they refused to meet with him and sent him home. He somehow landed in D.C. and then was sent.
Scott Horton gets many things wrong, but this one screamed out for immediate correction. Warning of 9/11 attack ignored? By Jason Burke. American officials are investigating yesterday, this was written Sunday the 8th of September 2002, reports that U.S. diplomats in Peshawar were warned by a moderate Taliban minister that a huge attack by al-Qaeda in the United States was imminent. The warnings are said to have been delivered at a meeting toward the end of July last year in the Pakistani border city of Peshawar by an aide to Wakil Ahmed Mutakwil, then the Taliban foreign minister and key moderate. He in turn is said to have learned of the plan from Uzbek Islamic militant who was close to Osama bin Laden's al-Qaeda group. Mutawakkil, who feared the repercussions of such an attack being launched from Afghan soil, tried to warn the Americans, it is claimed, and requested Washington to launch a huge military operation to clear al-Qaeda out of Afghan soil. The warnings were not apparently passed on to Washington. At the time, 19 hijackers were already in place in America, waiting to launch their deadly attacks. Mutawakkil's aide also warned United Nations officials in Kabul, but again, the warnings apparently did not travel up any further up the UN hierarchy. However, terrorism experts have questioned the extent of much of Mutawakkil could have known of the plans. Despite intensive investigations, the FBI is yet to find evidence that the hijackers were in close communication with bin Laden or his aides. All the indications are that this was an arm's-length operation, facilitated by the bin Laden's group, but not necessarily run in detail by him, said one intelligence source. And even if bin Laden knew exactly what was going on, why would he start talking about it? Others have pointed out that Mutawakkil, who is in American custody in Kandahar, has much to gain by projecting himself as a moderate and a friend of the West. In the last year of the Taliban's rule, Mutawakkil found himself frozen out of power by the hardline group around Mullah Omar, the Islamic militia's reclusive leader. Mutawakkil was unhappy at the direction they were taking the Taliban movement. Shocking, shocking.